Have you ever needed some type of protective coating for a patina finish? Every year I take Lola here, which is my 1953 Chevy rat rod pickup, and I apply a layer of my patented elixir. I'm going to show you step by step how I go about applying a finish that not only makes it look better, but also helps protect and slow down the effects of rusting metal. So this is what I use for my patented rat elixir. Boiled linseed oil. This serves as the main ingredient. And then, probably about a 10-to-1 ratio, you want to thin it out with a little mineral spirits. The boiled linseed oil can be a little thick to spread around. And then my secret ingredient is just a couple drops of This is what I use to wipe Lola down with about once a year. After it sits for about a week or so, it starts to lose its gloss and become a little bit more of a flat color. But I like doing this rather than clear coating it with an actual spray-on clear coat, because as you all know, rust never sleeps. And if you clear coat a vehicle over some of the rusty areas, well, then that rust eventually will work its way through and bubble through the clear coat, and then you're going to have a heck of a mess on your hands. And here is what this concoction looks like. It helps to use a lint-free rag. You don't want a rag that's going to be leaving a lot of lint all over the place. And just apply a nice layer of the mixture all over everything. You can see it really brings out the colors. Kind of makes the colors, gives them a nice deep look. Makes them pop out a little better rather than being a chalky mess. And one thing about linseed oil is some people are allergic to it, so you might want to wear gloves. I happen not to have an issue with it, so I don't wear gloves. Maybe I should, but I don't take a bath in it either. And when you're all done, very important, any rags that you have left, don't throw them in the garbage. Don't pile them up in the corner of your shop. Linseed oil on rags has been known to spontaneously combust. You don't want your garage burning down. So after you get the rat elixir spread around everywhere, I like to let it sit for an hour or so that it can creep everywhere, level out, fill up all the nooks and crannies. Then I like to take a dry rag and wipe it off, and just to leave a thin film behind so it isn't so thick and oily. And then after you're done, you let it sit, and it takes about a couple weeks before it gets nice and dry, because it will be sticky for a while and it will attract dust, so you want to kind of keep things clean for a while. But after a couple weeks, like I say, it will dry to almost a hard surface. There's the finished product up on jack stands. Lola's all shiny and clean. In a couple weeks, it won't be as glossy. It'll be more of a matte finish, which I actually prefer. And then the linseed oil and the special ingredients will be all dry and hard and won't collect any dust. I just love the way it just brings the colors out. I'll probably put a few photos before and after from the first time that I put a coat of this elixir on it, and you can see how it was, the rust was just chalky and dusty, and the rat elixir just brings out the colors and gives it a nice deep look to it. Well, hopefully you found that video interesting, along with the rest of the things here on my YouTube channel, Lemon Super Speedway. And if I don't see you in the future, I'll probably see you in the pasture.